Well, if it isn't our good friends over at River Village of the Sea of Orichalcos, and this time they've got Imperator, which apparently is some rank in Roman leadership. So it's basically like they didn't just make up a word. Not exactly king, but like a right-hand man or something like that, if I remember correctly.
I want to thank you for your cooperation over these last few weeks.
I just finished my tea. It was very good.
The dawn of a new era. An era of unity, peace, and prosperity.
Could you tell this is supposed to be Darth Vader?
Built on the foundations of loyalty, efficiency, and strength. I understand many of you.
I wonder how much that outfit cost. Oh, well, at least it's actually there. I should give them that.
I am here to tell you today. I would like to reintroduce you to the clone workforce. They will be the backbone of our society. It is their tireless dedication that will ensure that our empire's vision is realized.
Where's this mic?
The clones will take on many of the essential roles of our society. Farmers, builders, logistics, and more. And they do all of this for you. As citizens of the Empire, you will have access.
You have your own private robots. Have you ever seen iRobot?
Free house, food, water, and more. Remember, our strength comes from unity. Together,
the unity of everyone being me.
The chaos of the outside world, and we shall emerge victorious.
We stand with unity. As long as you all do actually what I say when I say it now that I've taken over the entire planet. Unity! It's unity in the same way if I point my gun at you and then we agree that we will be in unity now, right? Someone doesn't like this.
Increase surveillance coverage in Sector 7. We can't afford any more disruptions in the supply chain. Yes, Lieutenant Hydrick. I'll allocate additional drones and cameras to the sector immediately. Lieutenant.
I do kind of like to see their eyes now. It makes them a bit more human, not just robots.
Deploy a security unit to investigate. Ensure there are no breaches in our data networks. Right away, Lieutenant. Focus a thermal scan on Sector 17. There may be unauthorized activity underground. Lieutenant Hydrick, the Emperor has summoned for you. He demands your presence immediately. Inform Emperor Valtor that I will be there at once.
Also inform him that he left his mayonnaise behind the ketchup inside the refrigerator. Doesn't need to call me every single time. I did like that little picture in the back of the Egyptian gods with the hierarchy and all that. That was a nice shot. To show how he's bested them all, I guess, even though he doesn't have obelisk. Meh. But Travis is essentially
Lieutenant
dead.
Hydrick, you may approach.
So, It is impressive how far they've come with the CGI. Instead of just like background some random FPS games,
Emperor
now it looks
Valtor,
pretty realistic.
I am at your service.
Rise, Hydrick.
They did a great job with the special effects, is what I'm trying to say. If you look in the background, you can see Sebastian being blown up by some random mook in the organization.
The epitome of power and loyalty among all.
Oh, sorry, the Empire. Misspeak.
I see now that I was not mistaken in selecting you as the successor to the Chimera program.
Chimera program? We're making more of them, but he lost badly. Travis ended with more life points than when he started with.
For you. One that requires an agent of your particular skills. 2 resistance fighters were captured several weeks ago by our clone patrols. Brandon Blaine and this masked man we're calling Slade. However, they were freed by 2 troubling figures. A new masked man and his associates. Brandon Blaine and Slade have tried to disrupt our operations and failed.
Nice to see them reference again.
However, it's not their actions that concern me, but the actions of their rescuers. One of these duelists remains unidentified.
Of
However,
course.
we have identified one as Kira Blackthorne. They are a duelist of notable skill, and their most recent actions have proven to be a most painful thorn in our side.
A blackthorn in our side, you could say.
They targeted a recent food shipment. But within that shipment
Where do you get all
was
this stuff?
contained a secret component for the Nexus.
The Nexus? That is impossible. No one knows of the Nexus design.
Aside from the viewers right now. We've never heard of it till now.
The only thing they took was the component for the Nexus. I want that component back, Hydric.
Then they are aware of what they've taken.
Blackthorne was last spotted in the city of Iridia. It was once a bustling metropolis. However, it was destroyed during the rise of the Empire.
I wonder whose fault that
President razed it
was.
to the ground.
Unity,
He
after
didn't
all.
want its infrastructure and resources to fall into our hands. There are some funny rumors going about that area. They're beginning to call it the Savage Lands. It's a hive of thievery and other outlaws.
It's always
I
one of
would
those in
take
a
extra caution in
post-apocalypse.
that area while you're there.
Emperor Valtor.
I'll bring my
I
gun.
will find this Kira Blackthorne, and I will retrieve the stolen component. They will not escape the Empire's justice.
May the power of the Orichalcos guide your steps, Hydric.
Hail Valtor.
Imagine if this released on May the 4th. Oh, well, I wouldn't be ready to do it now because I'd have to
Initiate a
initiate the
search in
2-week
the
wait.
archives for any information on Kira Blackthorne. Searching now, Lieutenant.
Actually, it's a missed opportunity. I didn't react to it on May
Lieutenant,
the 4th. Dang
there
it.
seems to be no record or mention of Kira Blackthorne in our archives. It's as if they don't exist. Impossible.
But we just saw
Everyone
it.
leaves a trace.
It was pulled
there
up.
Must be something. Search again. I've checked various databases, historical logs, even personal records. There's no trace of Kira Blackthorne prior to the recent incidents involving the Resistance.
That's impossible.
How?
Must have been deleting their own
Someone
history or
just
something?
appear out of nowhere. No past. No history.
Unless they're from the future. They
The
haven't been
flagship
born
can
yet.
go no further. I will face Blackthorne myself. Prepare the duel.
You already had your hood off. It's not as impressive now.
Yes, right away, Lieutenant.
Oh! This is a little cool. Now quick, get into an unnecessary race that'll do nothing but kill time in the movie.
Kira Blackthorne.
Thank you for waiting
You
for
were
me.
expecting me.
Of course, Hydric. You clones are nothing if not predictable.
I take it that
I've
is-
expected a
The
woman to be
Nexus
honest.
component you're so desperate.
Meh,
retrieve.
doesn't really matter.
How do you know of the Nexus?
Oh, I'd be happy to tell you, Hydric, if you would open it for me.
You expect me to open it for you?
The component inside needs to be destroyed. I know you have the authority to open it, Hydric. Give me the codes.
I suspect you've already discovered the indestructibility of our Orichalcos-based alloy.
Ah, they have
You
their own metal.
seriously
Okay.
expect me to open it for you?
If you don't, then I'll send it far off to another dimension. Well, you'll never
I'll call it the
find
Shadow
it.
Realm.
Do it.
Just casually be like, I'll send this to another dimension. Do it, pussy. Do it, you won't.
You can't, can you? It is out of your capabilities. It is you resistance fighters who are the predictable ones. You lack conviction. Why go through all the trouble? Why not just join with the Empire? The Emperor can give you everything you've ever wished
Look
for.
around you.
And
This is what the Empire gave us.
Because I know the truth about the Nexus, and I know what it will lead to.
You are delusional. I will fulfill my role. If you will not see reason, then I will crush you into the ruins of this city.
If you will not
Oh,
see
yeah.
reason,
I'll
it's
beat you,
treason.
and I'll force you to tell me the codes.
You are invoking your right to a duel?
Well, I believe I am.
I'm not exactly
Very
asking you
well,
to the prom now, am
I will show you the full might of the Empire.
Alright, let's get this game on the road. Turbo duel. Okay, okay. This should be something interesting. Nice, nice. I'm down. And these effects don't look too shabby.
The person who takes the first corner takes the first move.
Very well.
Good work to Dead Zodorink. This looks great.
Engage.
Plus, how many fan shows do we get with
I
turbo
summon
duels in them? Not a lot.
Fluxbolt, Tin Soldier. When I control a Fluxbolt monster, I can summon another one from my hand. I summon Fluxbolt Drummer.
Flux spores.
Once
okay.
per turn, when a Fluxbolt monster is summoned, I can inflict 800 points of damage to you.
Oh, look, you're doing better than the Pirate Sky already.
Next, I'll use my drummer's secret ability.
Secrets.
Then he'll allow me to summon this Sacred Crane.
Oh, a real
Thanks
card.
to Sacred Crane's ability, I'll draw one card. I tune my drummer
Ooh.
with my Sacred
Synchros.
Crane.
Okay.
Synchro summon Moonstone Wyvern.
Alright.
Then
Interesting looking
I
dragon.
set 2 cards from my hand. And then my turn.
This proves that
I
at least Dead
draw.
Zodor wasn't cheaping out the
You
special
summon
effects.
monsters quite quickly. However, you will find that speed will get you nowhere against me. I activate the spell card, Reverse Pentacle Sorcery
Oh,
Tanya.
Pentacle. Oh
With
no.
it, I discard 1 card from my hand and draw 3 new cards. Now,
Can I have
the
that card?
I just discarded shall appear to greet you. Appear now, the Pentacle of Healing.
You know, I thought the voice sounded familiar. Don't give
Where
it
did that
the
card
pentacle
come from?
and
That
everything,
wasn't-
but
For someone
Yeah.
who claims to know so much.
to
You
be fair,
know
they
so
use this
very
voice filter on a
little.
lot of characters.
All of my pentacle monsters appear when they exit my hand due to the effect of another card. I activate the first pentacle of Saturn. Using its effect, I add the first pentacle of the moon to my hand.
Now we have higher
I
resolution version
discard
of
1
pentacles.
card. I discard the first pentacle of the moon, special summoning it to my field.
See, it's not AI art this time.
3,500 attack points.
We
That
made a
is
model for it
correct,
now.
my friend. I activate the effect of the Pentacle of Healing. I target my Pentacle of the Moon, gaining life points equal to its attack points. Now, Pentacle of the Moon,
life
crush
points.
his pathetic monster.
I activate the trap card. Widespread ruin. This will destroy.
Too bad it's
the
not
monster
gonna
you
work.
control with the highest attack.
At least you can manage that much.
No, it isn't.
Activating Quick Play spell card. Reverse Pentacle Sorcery.
Yeah, I spoke too
Forbidden
soon.
Fusion.
Fusion.
Allow me to fusion summon a monster to my field. Since you control a monster special summoned from the extra deck, I can also use Pentacle spell cards from my hand or deck.
Oh
by
no!
paying 1,000 life points. I fuse together the Pentacle of the Moon
Nostalgia
from my
music.
field, and the Pentacle of Iron from my deck. Fusion summon. The Pentacle of Rapture, Necrotron.
This thing looks sick.
It doesn't matter. He'll still be destroyed.
Unfortunately
No.
for you, Necrotron cannot be destroyed by card effects.
Of course it can't.
Necrotron.
I thought Widespread would work because I
annihilate
thought it
his
was the one that,
Fluxbolt
you know,
Tin
pay 500 to
Soldier
get
now.
Trapnovis to get it for
Tectonic
like
shock.
Jupiter or something. Yeah. Took a lot of damage with that
I
one.
shall set 2 cards face down and end my turn.
My turn.
No attack with
Withdraw.
healing, alright.
I activate my Wyvern's effect to special summon 1 level 1 monster from my deck.
Ooh.
From my
I have that
hand,
card.
I activate the effect of the 3rd Pentacle of Mercury.
Uh-oh.
I discard it, negating the effects of your monster and destroying it.
Oh,
Not
no!
so fast, mate. I activate the quick play spell card. My body's a shield.
Ooh, that'll work.
I pay 15.
Still gonna pay more life points for it.
And I get to destroy your card and negate its effect.
Impressive. But you've nearly drained all of your own life.
Meanwhile,
As
he's
I
still
was
at full
saying,
health and then
I
some.
special summon Blow Up Bowl from my deck.
Another tuner. Hey, it looks great.
A new tuner monster.
That's right. And now I tune Blow Up Bowl with my monster. Synchro summon Moonstone Dragon.
Ooh.
Most impressive.
I activate Moonstone Dragon's effect. For this turn, she halves the attack points of all monsters you control and negates all of their effects.
I see.
This is gonna be a broken
Perhaps
record, but can I
this
have
is
that
how
card?
you were able to overcome Bothos Ash.
Moonstone
Ooh.
Dragon, attack his Necrotron
Well,
now.
yeah, it's about, or did say this guy was being a nuisance, so. Mooks.
Alright, then I end my turn.
That was a solid
I
move.
draw.
No jokes.
I summon the Pentacled Valve. Using its effect, I will
They
discard
have more
one
monsters
card and
than
draw
gear.
2 more cards. Behold as I summon the 2nd Pentacle of
Yeah.
Jupiter. Next, I activate the Pentacle of Flesh from my hand.
Flash.
Using its special ability,
Flesh that
I will
hates.
cause the levels of all of my monsters on the field to become 6 this turn.
Uh-oh. They're changing levels.
I've seen this strategy before. It's gonna exceed summon.
Using the level 6 Pentacle of Jupiter and the level 6 Pentacle Valve, I construct the Overlay
Still not touching
Network.
healing weirdly. This is a nice animation, but they're doing really great
I
special effects in
exceed
this.
summon.
Again, excellent work
The
to Dead
3rd
Silvery.
Pentacle of the Sun, Recodiah.
No, you can't pull that one on me.
Using
You
its
exceed
effect,
summon the
I'll
devil.
detach 1 Xyz
I ain't that
material
dumb.
to add the 5th Pentacle of Mars to my hand.
Huh?
Then, I will discard Reverse Pentacle Sorcery Ignis from my hand.
I activate my trap card. Concentrated Synchro. It decreases my dragon's attack to 0. And then I can check the top 5 cards of my deck. I can special summon any level 1 monsters that are revealed.
This duelist. Have they already anticipated my next move? They aren't like the other duelists here.
I special
risking
summon
it all.
Spore and Flux Bolt Bolt.
You
Double
are playing
tuning,
a
maybe?
dangerous game, Blackthorne.
Yeah, right. If he got
It is
0,
not
he
too
just
late
braced
to
it all for
surrender this
nothing.
pointless duel. The Emperor will show you clemency if you return what you have taken from him, and reveal how you have learned of the Nexus.
Good thing
Your
already showed
Emperor
this
won't
town is empty.
negotiate
Maybe
with
hit something.
anyone. I know that firsthand.
Oop, backstory time. Ooh, dang. I bring you all unity. We shall work as one team. Imagine this is supposed to be him. Oop. In the name of unity, I will never stop beating that horse. Well, until the next episode, because it'll come out in like 2 years and I'll forget. But it'll be an excellent episode, I'm sure.
My home
This
dimension
Valtor just there watching, laughing
utterly
sinisterly.
destroyed.
No, my master would do that. No.
Horror like I've never seen. There wasn't a duelist there that could stop him.
That is blasphemy. The Emperor would never indiscriminately attack.
It wasn't,
You would
wasn't
mind.
your emperor. It was a man born inside of the machine he created. A monster. Born inside something he called the Nexus. Disgusting creation. That's why I'm here, to destroy it. I need to do this before it ever happens.
You insinuate to be some kind of time traveler.
I called it!
from
I
another
freaking
dimension.
called it!
You are insane.
I never claimed to be from another dimension.
I'm not insane. I will prevent the Nexus. I will not let any other dimension endure what mine has.
Well, again, I guess if we
I
change the
will hear
timeline,
no
aspect of the
more of
dimension,
this
then he'll have to wipe
nonsense.
himself
I
up
will
and
erase
cause
you,
time
Recco
loop.
Dia. Destroy his pathetic dragon and wipe out his life points. At this moment, I activate the trap card Metaverse. This will
Let's him
allow
activate
me
the
to
field
play
spell
a
from his
field
deck.
spell card from my deck.
Oh
I
no!
activate the effective Flux Bolt. I can perform a synchro summon.
A synchro summon during my turn.
That's right. I tune my Flux Bolt with my spore.
A synchro tuner time!
Synchro summon. Flux Bolt wing.
Okay.
Pathetic. Using the effect of Metaverse, I shall activate the seal of Orichalcos
Oh,
from
crap.
my deck.
Oh no! Dude, Metaverse and Seal of Orichalcos is a terrifying combo. Just imagine like having some casual
increase
card
the
game for
attack
fun,
of Recco
and all of a sudden the
by one.
Orichalcos is activated.
Once it
God
crushes
no!
you, your soul will belong to the Emperor.
Everything turning green is a nice
Recco
effect on the
Dia.
road.
Continue
Like
your
Orichalcos is going
Crush his
along the
dragon
speedway.
I activate the effect of my Moonstone Dragon. During either player's turn, I can synchro summon once again.
What? A second one.
I tune together
Excel
Flux
Synchro!
Bolt wing and my Moonstone Dragon. Synchro summon Moonform Dragon.
Impossible. Recco Dia cannot defeat that monster. I activate the effect of the Pentacle of Healing. I gain life equal to Recco Dia's attack and end my turn.
I draw. This duel is over. Oh, I can't believe I actually did it. Moonform Dragon. Attack is Recco Dia.
I mean, this duel is over. Still got 7,000 life
Moonform Dragon
points.
attacks.
Plus,
Gains the attack power of all the special summons
all of them.
you control.
What?
That's
not all.
ridiculous.
When Moonform Dragon destroys your monster, you take damage equal to its attack points. This duel is over.
That's insane.
I can't believe
You still
I
got a
actually
face
did it.
down. That's because you didn't do it.
You think I am defeated?
It's not possible.
Is it? Your monster would actually have to destroy
10 stars. Best episode ever.
the extra damage.
How did your monster survive?
My spell card, Reverse Pentacle Sorcery, Theris. This protects all of my pentacle monsters from your card effects, and prevents them from being destroyed in battle.
Once per turn, Moonform Dragon can negate a spell trap card.
Perhaps it can.
But this
But
card
as long
cannot
as the
be
seal of
negated.
Orichalcos is in play, you can't activate cards and effects in response to the activation of Theris.
Next turn, I just have to survive until the next turn.
That's a load of barnacles. You only have 800 life
Place
points
my
left.
card face down. Now end my turn.
Enough of this game.
I know this is rich
I
coming
draw.
from me, but your powers are bullshit.
All you have to do is survive this next attack, and victory will be yours. You are wrong. You will not survive past this moment. I banished 3 Reverse Pentacle Sorcery cards from my graveyard.
This can't be good.
Using Recco Dia as the catalyst, I shall construct the overlay
What?
network
It can rank up.
from the void.
Okay, this is
I
actually
call
pretty awesome.
upon your malevolent form, darkness incarnate, embodiment of my command.
How do you go more evil
I
than the
summon
devil?
thee, harbinger of the Empire's reign. Rank up, Xyz's chain. Descend. Pentacle of the New Order, Tetragrammatron.
Oh, that ain't good at all.
Oh, no. I won't let you end it like this.
It is far too late for that. I activate the effect of the Pentacle of the Flesh. All monsters on the field become level 1 this turn.
Wait.
My deck likes
What?
that, though.
Why would you do that?
Next, I activate the ability of Tetragrammatron. Once per turn, I can target one monster you control. Then, Tetragrammatron shall render it powerless, negating the monster's effects and reducing its attack power to 0. Then, Tetragrammatron shall consume cards from the top of your deck as overlay materials equal to the difference in your monster's level to Tetragrammatron's rank.
That's a load of horse
My
shit!
dragon can't be targeted by your card effects.
That is irrelevant. Since Tetragrammatron is empowered by the seal of Orichalcos, he ignores any effects that would prevent him from targeting your monster.
No.
Tetragrammatron.
I negate the effect,
consume
which
the
would
top
negate
11
my
cards
effect.
From his pathetic deck.
I activate my trap card. Breakthrough skill. This negates your effects.
Tetragrammatron cannot be targeted by your card.
Oh, sure. When I try to negate your effects, it doesn't work. But when you can't target my effects, oh no, mine gets to go through anyway.
I'm so sorry.
This is just kids in
There
the
is
backyard
no
making up
escape
rules as they
from
go.
the Empire. Tetragrammatron, destroy their dragon.
But then again, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell. So I'm
Life
going to
points.
knock revelations for that.
Orichalcos Twilight.
To be honest, as soon as the Orichalcos was activated, I figured this was coming. It was either this or a draw.
Autopilot disengaged.
Oh, hell, the Empire. I said that sarcastically for the record. I believe in the Empire about as much as I believe in the Tribal Chief. Puh. I'm so pleased with myself. Oh, wait, no, the flash drive was destroyed. Damn it! I know it's made of Orichalcum titanium. Was a joke.
As per your orders.
I think they set that up earlier.
Excellent work, Hydric. I knew my faith in you was not misplaced.
Thank you, my master. I serve the new order with unwavering dedication.
And you shall continue to do so.
What exactly is this component, my lord?
My nudes.
Blackthorne was keen to see it destroyed. They knew of the designs for the Nexus.
Blackthorne knew of the Nexus. That is impossible. The designs are highly encrypted.
Imagine we went to
Blackthorne
Nexus. That's a great idea. I should make one of those.
From the future.
Intriguing. The worst case scenario is that this is merely the ravings of an insane duelist. But the best case scenario is...
That means I win in the
Blackthorne
future.
said is true, then. The Nexus succeeded.
What is this Nexus, my lord?
It
You
is
need
the
to know.
next step in our mission. The Nexus is a dimensional gateway. It will allow us to access worlds beyond this
You
one.
conquered Earth, which is your main goal of the entire series, and you're like, but that's still not enough.
The Nexus will
Some people
allow
just
me
are
to
never
create
happy.
dimensions of my own, and by looking into those, I will be able to foresee future events, predict any oncoming threats. It is the crowning achievement of the Empire, and it will signal the end of the Avistus artifacts and the threat they pose to all creation.
No more Zashin.
I see. Blackthorne spoke of a being born from the Nexus. A being that destroyed their own world.
I see. Then Blackthorne must have been deceived.
That is what I expected.
In any event, thank you for bringing this to my attention,
His,
Hydric.
she shouldn't have believed
I will
his
make
lying
sure that the blueprints
eyes.
are updated and proper safety measures are put in place to prevent such a thing. You have done well, Imperator Hydric.
Imperator, that's how you pronounce it.
Imperator.
You have proven your efficiency in serving the Empire, Hydric. Henceforth, I am giving you the highest position I can amongst the clones.
Beneath me,
You
of
will have
course.
executive authority over all of them, as well as the citizens of the Empire.
Thank you, my master. It is an honor.
Now, Imperator, go forth and serve the Empire with the same unwavering loyalty that has brought you to this moment.
I shall not disappoint you, Emperor Valtor.
Roll credits in the other 4 minutes, nothing but credits and thank yous. Yeah, I hate being right sometimes. But that was a really dang good episode, I'm not gonna lie to you. They did a great job and it was well worth the wait. Clearly the effects work was great, well done. I appreciate the turbo dueling, that had a new aspect to it. You know, not a lot of fan shows that have turbo dueling in it for obvious reasons, you know. Don't drive in duel, kids. Not safe. But yeah, they did a great job with that effect. I don't care if it was a repeating background. Frickin' 5Ds did that too. Why would they be? Why would I be hard against Revelations for it? Why would I be harsher on the fan series than I do on the actual show? Nah. At least in that effect.
There is no force, no money, and no power to stop us.
I shall bring you all together in unity. Anyway, go. I wonder if that alternate timeline will be brought up again in the future. I know that now we have a new goal for the Empire. Just okay, Valtor has conquered the world. He's won. What next? I want to be more than one. I want to win 100% and know the truth of every single timeline. It's just like, whoa, you're horrified, aren't you? You really don't want to lose. Then again, I went through all this stress and trouble, so I didn't come all this way just to fail. I guess it's not really. It's not really paranoia if it ends up being right? I mean, it's sort of like the logic with Odin in Norse mythology. It's like Odin didn't believe a single person, and most of the time he was right to do that, and he was consistently proven right to trust no one. He was a piece of crap, but for a reason. I thought this would go the way of like the Imperator would hear this guy's story and to be like, maybe there's something, maybe he's got a point. Maybe I should go against the Valtor. But nah, he's a clone who's been in this thing way too long. He's not just gonna change minds because one schmuck from the future said so. This could lead more towards that in the future. Shame what happened to him though. I liked his deck and his dueling style. It was a fun way, and again the effects from dueling and whatnot was pretty dang awesome. That Orichalcos through Metaverse was like, ah, crap baskets. Yeah. Up until that point, I'd be like, okay, this duel could go either way. I acted to see Orichalcos. Well, the dude's losing. Or this will end in a draw. That was always on the table. But yeah, there wasn't a scenario I thought of where it's like, okay, he wins. Because, no. Because all hell the Empire. It was an interesting look in the alternate history. That was pretty dang cool, too. And there's your intro. Should be interesting to see more of the Imperator as time goes on. Seems like a neat character, I guess. I did... Oh, post-credits scene as always. Oh no, they've captured the main character of Zootopia! That must have been the thing inside that was warned about. That thing that caused destruction. Oh no. And it's awake! Which means it'll be a problem to deal with in the future. Have fun with that. I'm crazy. Anyway, they freaking another amazing job from Dead Soldier Inc. They did a great job and it's well worth the wait, as it usually is. It's quality over quantity with them. They may not have the best thing when it comes everywhere, but overall, when they do release an episode, it feels like, you know what, this was worth waiting for. You know, they may have their controversial points, of course, but overall, I am glad that they are still in the game, no matter what. And I thank them for being around so long. It's really been around for like 10 plus years, and they still haven't gotten like the 20k subs. Like, you think they at least get to that milestone. But I guess if they got to that milestone, then it'd be like, well, why aren't they at 30k subs? Please go sub to Dead Soul Drink if you haven't already. I imagine most people who are watching this have already, but come on, they've earned it. What else? I did like that callback one, just like, you think I am defeated? Just like when it's like, oh no! That was like the freaking Adam Blomfield in the Cena, the Summer of Cena thing that he released recently. Go check it out on Blomco. Just like, but I always thought it doesn't matter what you thought. Oh shit! Yeah, well done duel with them. I'm interested in just seeing more of this Nexus and that flash drive and what will happen more with Imperator. And more Valtor in the future. It's always fun. When Valtor's on screen, it's a fun time. He may not be the most in-depth, well-balanced character ever made, but he's fun to impersonate. I'll never take that away from him. He goes all ham with that freaking outfit like, oh god. I wonder how much that cost. I hope it wasn't too much. Believe it or not, this is where the budget went. Nah, they worked hard on this, and it was a great job. So, excellent work to Dead Soldier Inc. Link to their channel in the description. Check them out if you get the chance, of course. And they make other things, so if you haven't already checked them out, please go and feel free. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Excellent work overall with the voice work and the I do like the eyes things too, that was pretty neat, and the costumes are good, so overall great job. Even if it was a two-man show, it was great to see like the little cameos and whatnot. It was clear enough between two people, but you know what, that's fine, it's fine, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh fan show, it's whatever. So yeah, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, see you all next time, later.